Dear friends, some mornings are so simple, but instead of reaching for a real breakfast, you pour yourself a cup of coffee, maybe nibble on a cracker and call it a day. You tell yourself, I'm not that hungry, or I'll eat something later. But what actually happens inside your body when you skip your first meal? According to NutritionFacts 2023, more than 70% of adults over 50 don't get enough protein at breakfast. And that lack of nutrition doesn't just leave you lacking energy, it can silently affect your memory, weaken your muscles, and throw your blood sugar out of whack. And the truth is, most seniors don't even realize it's happening. So let me ask you this. Have you ever stopped to wonder what skipping breakfast could really be costing you? That mid-morning slump? That moment of lightheadedness when you stand up too quickly? The sluggishness that creeps in when you try to concentrate? Could it all be related? If any of that sounds familiar, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Dr. Jarek, where we explore smart, science-backed strategies for staying healthy after 60. If you've ever thought breakfast doesn't really matter anymore, I invite you to stick with me because science is showing that your first meal of the day may be the most important, especially as you age. And don't worry, you don't have to cook like a chef or eat like a bodybuilder. Just a few simple changes can change everything. If you've ever skipped breakfast because your mornings feel rushed, drop the word breakfast in the comments to let me know you're with me. When you skip breakfast after age 60, you're not just delaying your meal, you're disrupting your entire biological system. Think of your body as a garden. After a long night of rest, the soil your metabolism is dry. Breakfast is the morning rain that softens and activates it. Without it, everything from your digestion to your brain function slows down. And over time, that forgetfulness adds up. The science is clear. According to Harvard Health 2021, older adults who regularly skip breakfast are at higher risk for insulin resistance, morning fatigue, and cognitive decline. Why? Because your glucose stores are already low when you wake up. And without food, your brain doesn't get the fuel it needs to focus, remember, or regulate mood. What's more, your muscles start to draw from your own protein stores, accelerating age-related muscle loss. Now imagine this in real life. Margaret, a 68-year-old retired librarian from Ohio, never thought much about breakfast. I just sip coffee until lunch. She told her doctor. It worked until it didn't. One morning, while babysitting her grandson, she stood up too quickly and passed out. Luckily, it wasn't a heart problem, it was low blood sugar. Her doctor explained without fuel in the morning, her body couldn't stabilize itself. She went from mild fatigue to a full-blown crash. So what? When you skip breakfast after 60, your body doesn't just wait patiently. It adapts, and it's not good for you. It breaks down muscle to convert to fuel. It causes your blood sugar to fluctuate. It pulls energy away from the focus. Memory and balance needed to keep your heart and lungs going. But here's the good news. You don't need a complicated diet to reverse this. You just need something small and steady in the morning, especially something with protein. Start with a slice of whole grain toast and a fried egg, or a spoonful of Greek yogurt and a few berries. Even a handful of nuts and a banana is better than nothing. Because feeding your body early sends it the message it needs. You're supported. You're safe. Start strong. Keep going. In the next section, we'll look at the 3 biggest breakfast mistakes seniors make and how to avoid them forever. So you've made a commitment never skip breakfast again, and that's a great start. But here's something we don't often talk about. Not all breakfasts are created equal. In fact, some popular choices can do more harm than good, especially after age 60. Let's take a look at the top 3 mistakes many seniors unwittingly make and how to fix them. Mistake number 1, eating only coffee and a muffin. You might think, oh, I ate something. But a breakfast of caffeine and refined carbohydrates is like trying to start a car on fumes. It gives you a short-term energy boost, followed by a big crash. According to NutritionFacts 2023, seniors who eat a high-sugar, low-protein breakfast are more likely to report late-morning fatigue and mood swings. Without protein and fiber to slow digestion, your blood sugar spikes and then plummets. Mistake number 2, eating too late in the morning. Many older adults wait until 10 or 11 a.m. to eat breakfast, sometimes even later. But research shows that eating within 2 hours of waking helps regulate your circadian rhythm and balance hormones. Waiting too long throws off your body's timing system, making you feel hungrier at night and disrupting your sleep. Harvard Medical School notes that morning, nutrition is important for maintaining healthy cortisol and insulin levels. Mistake number 3, choosing healthy cereals that contain hidden sugar. That granola with raisins and honey may seem healthy, but many packaged cereals marketed to older adults contain as much sugar as a donut. What's missing is quality protein and fiber from whole foods. When you read a label and see words like honeycomb or fruit pieces, stop and check the sugar content. More than 6 g per serving. That's dessert in disguise. Here's what you can do today. Replace sugary cereals with oats, nuts, and berries. Add protein eggs, plain Greek yogurt, tofu, or nut butter. Eat within 90 minutes of waking up, even a light start helps. Think of breakfast not as a checkbox, but as an investment in your energy, balance, and brain in the morning. Next, we'll explore what the science really says about the ideal breakfast for seniors, with real-world examples you can start with tomorrow. If breakfast is the engine that kickstarts your day, the right ingredients are the fuel that determines how far and how well you go. And after 60, your body doesn't run on the same fuel as it did in your 30s. That's where science comes in. Research from Stanford Lifestyle Medicine and NutritionFacts.org shows that older adults thrive on a breakfast rich in protein, healthy fats, fiber, and anti-inflammatory nutrients. These aren't trendy terms. They're the basics that help build strong muscles, stabilize blood sugar, and keep energy steady throughout the day. So, what does an ideal breakfast for older adults look like? Let's break it down. Protein 20-25 grams helps prevent muscle loss. Sarcopenia and supports metabolism. Healthy fats fuel the brain and support hormones. Fiber-rich carbohydrates helps smooth digestion and reduce blood sugar spikes. Anti-inflammatory ingredients supports heart and joint health. Here are 3 simple, science-backed breakfast combinations that any senior can try, no cooking skills required. Option 1, the classic combo. 1 small banana or berries. 2 tablespoons chopped walnuts. This combo is rich in plant-based omega-3s, fiber, and slow-release carbohydrates that won't spike your blood sugar. Option 3, the quick way. 3 4-cup plain Greek yogurt. 1 2-cup blueberries. 1 tablespoon ground flax seeds. Sprinkle with cinnamon. 2 fried eggs or egg whites if needed. Spinach sautéed with olive oil. 1 slice whole wheat toast. Optional half an avocado. This breakfast offers a powerful combination of protein, heart-healthy fats, and fiber all ready in 10 minutes. Bonus spinach provides magnesium, a mineral that most seniors are deficient in. Option 2, overnight energizer. 1 2-cup rolled oats soaked overnight in almond milk. 1 tablespoon chia seeds. It takes less than 3 minutes to prepare and it nourishes your gut, brain, and bones. The yogurt provides calcium and probiotics, while the flax seeds support digestion and heart health. And remember, these aren't hard and fast rules. You can mix and match. The key is simple, real, nutrient-dense foods that are available when you need them. Next, we'll explore how the right breakfast can not only fuel your day, but can also protect your heart, memory, and muscles in ways you never imagined. Here's something that might surprise you. This single meal can have a significant impact on 3 of the most important systems in your body: your heart, your brain, and your muscles. Let's start with your heart. According to Johns Hopkins 2023, older adults who regularly eat a balanced breakfast have a 21% lower risk of stroke or major cardiovascular events. Why? Because breakfast helps stabilize blood pressure and prevent blood sugar spikes, 2 major stressors of the heart. When you eat in the morning, your body doesn't have to panic regulate later in the day. That helps your vascular system stay calm and steady. Now, onto your brain. Skipping breakfast has been linked to decreased mental acuity in adults over 60. Harvard Health reports that older adults who eat breakfasts high in protein and fiber perform better on memory and attention tests, especially in the morning. Think of breakfast as your brain's boot camp without it. Everything runs slower, foggier, and takes more effort. And finally, your muscles. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition called atrophy. This isn't just about strength, it affects your balance, posture, and even your ability to prevent falls. Studies show that protein consumed at breakfast is more effective at repairing and maintaining muscle than if you put it off until lunch or dinner. It all comes down to timing. After an overnight fast, your muscles are starved for fuel. Let me introduce you to Frank. Frank is 72 and had knee surgery last year. His recovery was slower than expected, I did all the physical therapy, he told me, but I still felt weak. His diet light toast in the morning and a protein shake in the mid-afternoon. I retraining Frank. Frank started eating a full breakfast, 2 eggs, sautéed greens, and half a slice of avocado toast before his rehab sessions. Within 2 weeks, he noticed better endurance. Within a month, his balance improved. It wasn't just the food, he says. It was the timing of when I ate that made the difference. Here's what to keep in mind. For heart health, eat early and balance carbs with protein and fat. For brain clarity, load up on fiber, slow digesting carbs, and water. For muscle preservation, aim for 20-25 grams of protein in the morning. This isn't a diet. It's a rhythm your body understands and responds to it. Start simple. Step 1. Set a breakfast time. Aim to eat within 60-90 minutes of waking up. This helps your metabolism reset and keeps your hunger signals balanced. It also stabilizes cortisol, which is often high in the early morning. Step 2. Create a default meal. Pick a breakfast that you can whip up in less than 5 minutes, even if you're tired or rushed. For many seniors, that might be Greek yogurt with berries and walnuts, or oatmeal with a scoop of protein powder. Step 3. Prep the night before. Put out the spoons, soak the oats, boil the eggs. Just seeing your breakfast ready in the morning will reduce the frustration and make the habit automatic. Here's what to keep in mind. You don't need a perfect breakfast. You need a consistent breakfast. Repeating meals is okay. Simplicity creates stability. Preparation is better than motivation, especially on those rough mornings. Think of breakfast as your morning handshake with your health. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to happen. Take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. You already know that breakfast after 60 isn't just a meal, it's a message to your heart, brain, and muscles that says you're supported. We've seen how skipping breakfast can silently sap your energy, memory, and strength, and how a simple, smart breakfast can change everything. Because whether you're 60 or 85, it's never too late to give your body the rhythm it needs to thrive. At Dr. Jarek, we believe in helping you take that first step with clarity, kindness, and a little science to back it up. If this video helps you think differently about your mornings, subscribe, share with someone you care about, and let's continue building your healthiest years together. And remember, tomorrow morning, you have another chance to reset, to nourish, to start again stronger. So go ahead and make your breakfast count.